Now, the question I want to ask you, does Cal Riley deserve to be mentioned in those MVP talks? I know there's people saying Judge is better. There's people saying Riley deserves it more because he's a catcher and he sits on his butt all day while Judge just stands in the outfield. It's not fair. Who are you giving this edge to this AO MVP? I mean, you talk about Cal Riley, a guy who no one saw coming. You know, he showed previews of power in past seasons, but this year alone, he's been a big, dangerous hitter in that lineup.
Yeah, I've said it before, and we talked about it a little in other shows, and we said that Kyle Raleigh deserves to be in the talks of MVP. Why not? Why? Because 58 home runs doesn't come easy, especially for catchers. Remember, the guy that held the most home runs hit 48 home runs, which was Salder Perez, dude, and he overtook it by 10 home runs. Now he's at 58. That's incredible, and he's a switch hitter too. So just by hearing that he's a switch hitter, he's a catcher, that kind of draws, attention to his name. Now you got to look at the other side. Aaron Judge is not letting up, dude. This guy's leading in RBIs. He's not leading in home runs, but he's leading in batting average. He's a team captain for the Yankees. Hopefully what happens is that the writers don't go and say what I said earlier in these early shows. He's a catcher. He's hit 58 home runs. Possibly could hit the 63 home runs. We don't know, right? It could be that. It could happen. There's still enough games. There's still enough games for that to happen. So hopefully these writers don't go ahead and vote and say, I want something different. Because if it does, it's going to suck. I don't agree with writers that say, we have a different name. Let's go ahead and vote for him. He had an impressive season. But don't overlook Aaron Judge. He has a great season every year out.
I want to give the edge to Cal Raleigh on this one. I just think the guy's been phenomenal. He continues to prove that he could hit a long ball, either batting lefty or righty, doesn't matter. And he's catching every single day. I know his numbers are not as impressive, but whose numbers are impressive anyway these days? I mean, the batting average is as low as it's ever been in the game of baseball. The guy is delivering every time for the Mariners. This is the first time we see a deep Mariner team that could go deep into the playoffs. I feel like Aaron Judge has had an impressive season, but it's been just a normal season for him. He could do way better. I think.
But see, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. It shouldn't be that way. It should be more like you're performing and you're putting up those numbers, and no one is really close to you. I
also want to vote for the most exciting player right now. Like you said, Judge is having almost a 50 home run season. He just needs one more. That's incredible numbers. But I feel like when Judge giving you 62 other years, 59, 62, now you're like seeing 50. That just not seem as impressive as other years,
Damn. you're putting like I guess you're putting like you didn't do as good as this year, like as last year. You're not winning, and you got to do better.